Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make little message cupcakes. So this is a technique that I actually learned from a cupcake shop that I used to work in. Sorry, that was Paddington like running around. And I thought it was really cool and I can't believe I haven't shared it with you yet. So this is going to allow you to write any message you like on cupcakes without the use of like a little fondant shape or anything like that. You don't need to use fondant to do this, which I love. So let's get started. Okay, so to save you some time, I'm not going to show you how to make the cupcakes because you can use literally any cupcake recipe for this, but I'll have my favorite cupcake recipe linked down below if you're looking for a good vanilla cake recipe. This is it. So you're going to need cupcakes and you're going to need a cake spatula. I'll also link this down below in case you don't have one, and this is going to make your life so much easier. So the first step is to place a large dollop of buttercream onto one of the cupcakes, and again I'll have the buttercream recipe linked below. I figured this is just like a technique tutorial, so I didn't want to like bore you with all of like the making process, but yeah, the recipe is down below if you need one. So just pop a dollop of buttercream on top, and you want to kind of smooth the surface and spread the buttercream to the sides, and when you do that you want the buttercream to be in line with the edge of the cupcake. So you can see what I'm doing with the knife here is I'm holding it like kind of vertically and I'm pulling it down as I'm pressing into the edge of the cupcake, and that makes it flush with the edges, if you get what I mean. This is a lot of buttercream, oh my goodness, but the result is really great. So this is perfect if somebody loves buttercream, and this recipe is really, really good. My boyfriend ate one of these for breakfast, so it's approved. And so after all of the buttercream is kind of stretched to the sides of the cupcake, you want to then smooth the surface because we want a nice smooth surface to act as our canvas. So you don't want it to curve with the cupcake, you just want it to be straight across. Again, I know this is a ton of buttercream, but you can like scrape it off. Like, it looks nice. So the desired effect of it being a message cupcake will be achieved. So you want to get some sprinkles, and I'm actually going to be bringing sprinkles to my Etsy shop in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. But until then, we have to go somewhere else to get sprinkles. So any kind of sprinkles you like, pour them onto a plate and then press the edges of the cupcake into the sprinkles. You don't have to press hard or anything, but just kind of rotate the cupcake like you see me doing, and that will stick the sprinkles to the edge, and it'll just decorate the cupcake and it'll look so pretty. And if you guys are familiar with cupcakes in Vancouver, this is a technique I learned when I was working there because I used to work there in university. So they did this and it was really easy, so I wanted to show you guys because it's so cool. So after you do that, now is it can be a tricky part, but I'm going to show you how to make it so it's not tricky. You want to grab a toothpick and basically etch into the cupcake whatever message you like. If you're very, very skilled, you can do like a whole message on one cupcake, but these are like smaller, like regular size cupcakes, so there's limited surface area. Or you can just do one word per cupcake or like one little shape per cupcake, but use a toothpick to kind of draw into the buttercream, and this is going to create like a template for you, and it's really handy if you make a mistake at this point because you can kind of just smooth the surface and erase it, so you don't have to worry about it being perfect the first go and not having any kind of template to follow. So once you've done that, you want to get some buttercream, and I've popped it into a piping bag fitted with a small round piping tip. I'll link the piping tip down below if you want to pick it up. But I just basically trace over that with another color of buttercream. I use black just because the contrast makes it easy to photograph. But when you're writing letters, you want to have start and end point. So in your mind, kind of break up each letter. So as you can see, I'm not piping the way that I would handwrite. You kind of just do each letter in blocks. But yeah, it can take a little bit of practice, but I'm sure you guys will be fine. You can always practice on parchment paper and not on the cupcake if you want to practice beforehand. And then I did a little heart because hearts are so cute. And for this one I use a medium-sized round piping tip instead of the small tip. Sorry, that was Marco texting me. But yeah, so if you don't have that piping tip, I'll link it down below. But yeah, then you are done. So, oh my goodness, how cute do these look? Comment down below what are you gonna write on your cupcakes? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked this recipe. This could also be used with like jumbo cupcakes. If you guys are curious, the cupcake store that I worked at was Cupcakes, that's what it was called, in Vancouver, Canada. And they had, I forget what they're called, but either way they were like big cupcakes, not like regular cupcake size. And they iced it this way and they wrote messages on it. So if you have those like jumbo muffin tins, that would also work, and it would give you a bit more surface area. You could even use like mini cupcakes and just do like one letter per cupcake. Thinking that now, I'm like, I should do a video on that. That would be so cute. But yeah, I hope that you like this video. If you have any requests for certain cupcake flavors, let me know. I always just kind of do basic ones. But cupcakes are popular, and like, I don't know, I love to bake, so certain recipes I'm like, oh, of course everybody knows how to do that, but like maybe you don't. So if you want a recipe for like mint chocolate chip cupcakes or like chocolate orange, cookies and cream, something like that, or if you want like more crazy flavors, like, I'm looking at treacle. Do you want a treacle flavor cupcake? No, no one wants that. Surprise, you can you? Oh, you are wet. Did you just fiddle? Yes, you did. Okay. That took a turn. But yeah, anyways, let me know if you have any requests for certain cupcake flavors. I love you so much, and we will see you next time.